Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Risk Global Domination. I'm your host, Kilted, and today we are back once again with the old classic fixed risk. Now, I am orange. I'm in the first position, and I have... this is tricky, actually. I can either fight pink or red for Australia, or I can fight red for South America. I can't do both. I can't fight for both. Pink and red get 5 and 6 troops on the first turn. This might be the worst spawn ever. It looks like a great spawn, but it might end up being the worst one. Where does pink might, maybe if I focus, even if I go down here, red might not even go for South America. So maybe I just go South America and hope red goes here, but then pink will add in here and red won't even bother with Australia and he'll put over here. It's all bad, man. It is all bad. Okay, we're doing this. Oh my God. That might be the worst I've ever seen. Like, it looks like a great spawn. Like, I've got South America I can play for. I got Australia I can play for. But red and pink are, you always have to pay attention on the first turn, who goes after you and what they may want. So pink and red. Red may also want to fight me for South America. And he gets 6 troops on the first turn. So you got a picture because he's last in turn order. He makes this a 9 stack. I'm toast. I could sit here with my, I could have made this a 7, but red can make a 9. He can 9v7 me and just take me out of here first turn. My first turn income's gone. I'm toast. Pink also gets 5 troops on the first turn by being 5th in turn order, right? You get a bonus troop for 4th, 2 bonus troops for 5th, and 3 bonus troops for 6th if you're on the first turn. So it's always like I spawn in 2 bonuses contested by the 2 people getting the most troops on the first turn. And red has a 5, 1, and a 4 here. Where else is pink going to go? Like, maybe pink goes North America, but then red may still want to fight me for Australia. I don't know. I'm sorry my first turn took so long, boys. That was such a awkward position. Normally it's very clear what I can and should do on the first turn, but like that was like priority 1 in first turn. Establish yourself in a position hopefully nobody's going to contest you for. But also you need to prioritize not losing your troops. So I'm looking at how to not lose my troops and I can't see a solution to not lose these troops. And then I rely on a 3-on-1 to get a card, 89% chance to win that roll. And I also lose the 3-on-1. So even in time crunch, I lose an 89% roll. I lose a 37% roll. I can't get a card. A last ditch effort on the 75% roll there. Like maybe I should have added 1 troop here to 4-on-1, but you assume I just need to put everything here and really try to fight for this. Now that white's doing some weird thing here, purple's doing weird thing here, pink's less likely to go North America. Okay, if he does, I'm super happy. Please, yes, add all your troops up here. That's my boy. Well, now we're praying that Joe W. 1069 is feeling South America. Good, he rolls that 2-on-1 out. I'm gonna ally red. He could stack in here, roll his 4 out, making this easier for me, and then putting his entire income over here. And then I would want to help him over here, right? If he's gonna be nice to me over here. This is okay. All of it over here. Nice. He didn't accept my alliance request. Now he does. Give him a thumbs up. I don't think this 4 is leaving, though, so I need to... What? Okay, it is. My 4 doesn't have a pathway out here, though. I thought he might take a card here and go out, over, but no. Okay, I'm going to do this. Make this a 10. Going to offer pink an alliance. I'm going to start moving this towards getting out here. And then I'm going to bring this up. For red, he might just roll it, and if he does, so be it. But, I mean, red moved out of here for me, so I'm going to send good vibes over here. I desperately need a trade on 3. The benefit of being first in turn order in Classic Fixed is if you get a trade on 3, you are the very first player to trade in the whole game, so nobody can trade before you and kill you if you get that trade on 3, so... No matter what the trade on 3 is, if I have one on 3, I'm using it in this scenario because of how weak I am and how, just how vulnerable I am to dying, right? Now, we like to play Classic Risk with Blizzards on to make the map a little bit more interesting. Now, Africa is going to be a 2-point hold here because of the Egypt Blizzard. Now, green is not moving out of East Africa to let pink's 5 out, which doesn't let white's 3 out, which means green's going to have to hit 8 extra troops that he otherwise wouldn't have to. So that's more novice or beginner play right here by green. So that's something to note. Pink recognizing a kamikaze for Australia war was probably a bad idea for both of us, so he doesn't do it. That's a more experienced player maneuver. And same with red. Red saw the available South America and me over here, so he went for South America, which is, I mean, not more experienced, but like at least you're probably intermediate plus to not just kamikaze for Australia, right? Now, we are playing, of course, Classic Fixed on World Domination. We are playing World Domination Fixed on the Classic map. Oh my God, English. Blizzards are on, Alliances on, no fog and no portals. It's how we enjoy the game. Of course, we have Alliances on. Communication. Risk was designed to be a communicative game, right? You're on the tabletop with your friends or your family, and you're supposed to be like, Dad holds North America and South America, and you hit me for Australia. What the fuck are you doing? Dad's gonna win again. And yeah, I mean, maybe that's how it rolls, you know? But that's, I'm not sending for here in case I get bad dice. I seem to be pretty clear that I could probably get away with taking Australia. Maybe I should have. Just looking at it now, nobody's really got a stack pointed there. I'm just going to signal green one time. It's not going to do anything, but it maybe shows goodwill to red. Dude card. We have a trade on 3, and we're going to take Australia. Okay. Game's looking a little bit better now. Now, the downside with me having a very weak start is I'm generally one of the most aggressive players in the world in Classic Risk. Measured aggression, of course, not just like full-on donkey slam stuff for no reason aggression. Occasionally. But that, if I get strong early, I'm very likely to use my extra troops to just try to set up and line up and eliminate players to have a 20, 25, 30-minute game, right? And if I have a very weak start, bad early start, it's going to be more tough for me to... I don't have an advantage to push and kill people right away. So I'm holding on, but I will be... Trade on 3 into taking Australia will be good. Now, from there, we're going to look at, does something kick off between white and purple? And if it does, I will have a massive Australia stack pointed out. I will make sure my stack's not closed off. And I will be looking at getting eliminations once these guys trade and kill each other. So I'm going to trade and take Australia now. I'm going to move this 3 out to Kamchatka as well. And then... probably, actually, I might move it twice and go to Japan, just to hide in Japan. So I'll add maybe 3 troops here to make it a 6, 5, 4 in here, or a 3 in here maybe. In Japan, we put the rest. We take Australia. And then at the end of our turn, we'll be on 1. Now, these guys are going to be at 4 cards at the end of their turn, unless they trade and hit each other. But white and purple seem to be the ones most likely to be getting smoked. Actually, if I hit Japan... purple kill might get fed to somebody else and not me. So maybe I just move the 3 over once. Cleaning Japan means purple's alone completely here. And very, very killable. I'm telling red attack my territory if you need to. He's not doing it yet. He has to worry about green. Green's... okay, he's moving that stack in. Oh my god. He does it with 7v4 is an 88% roll. He lost a bunch of troops on it. Or wait, no, sorry. He did a 7v4 on white, got it, only lost 2. So then he rolled my 7v4, 88% roll a second time, and that time he lost the roll, and that cooked him. Now he's in a lot of trouble. We're definitely going to trade. North Africa, Congo, East Africa. You can tell I'm an Africa boy. All 3 of my cards belong there. Now I'm going to do this. And I'm going to take this. Yes. Okie dokie. Now we've got an 18 stack pointed out. We got 5 troops next turn. Next turn on 1 card, we can make a 23 and we can kill people. For 4 cards. If they're on 4 cards in a week, I can kill a player for 4 cards. Taking me to 5, triggering a trade-in. He just hit a 5 stack and only lost 1. Green, good dice, bro. Ansel Shuang from Mexico. Good dice, sir. Now he's wondering, where does he put his troops? He could have put the 7 on the 2 as well. Technically, it's still a 2-point this way. But then if he gets broken on the 5, he can't really retaliate as well if he's in here. If he's not in here. All right, that's an instant retaliation. Otherwise, he's got to go around, and there could be troops here. So, this is a scenario where if white trades on 3, he might just absolutely destroy purple here. Looks like he's not going to. But he might just like take Europe and leave the 1-1-1-1-3 and just take Europe. If he had a trade on 3, that might have happened. And then red would only get 5 troops. And if red didn't have a trade, he'd have to like hit here, split, and then try to get the kill himself. And he might not even see it depending on his skill level. And if that's a world where like 4 cards from purple could get fed to me and set me up into a really strong position. Especially like this pink clean out green here. Because then if I got a free kill on purple for 4 cards into a trade, I'd probably be able to kill green if pink knocked him out of here for another 4 cards in a trade. And then look how weak red would be at the end of that with 4 cards as well. Could I pull off a red elimination? Not now, but that's something that could have happened last turn, and we were set up for it. Thanks to our 18 stack being here and getting that trade on 3 in Australia. He knocked purple out of here now. I'm going to move this down. I don't need to move up at all. I'm just going to keep this stack floating around. And hopefully not in red's way. I'm going to put this in Siberia. Because I would like to ideally be able to get open to be able to make it through North America. So my ideal scenario for Australia right now is I'm sitting in Siam with a stack. And then I have my Mongolia stack in Siberia. And then I trade on Ural or Irkutsk. Right? And then I can hit those for cards. Even Afghanistan potentially. And those are my card takes. Well, I have my full stack here. So I'm not taking the territories in front of my stack because that blocks it. That'll give me access west and then north and east. I'll have full access to go every direction and I'll be pointed at every player basically. Except for red, who's going to be trapped between pink and green if he loses this 5, which is something I might knock out depending on how this... I mean, red did move out of my bonus and not fight me early. But it is a good way. I'm the perfect person to kind of push the game forward there. Purple does trade on 4. What's his plan? He's going to try a 4v2 on white for a card. Then he'll try a 3-on-1 or something. If it fails. Okay. We are the noob predictor. Not perfect, apparently. Now, keep in mind, white is also very weak, and he's about to go on to 5 cards if he doesn't trade here. So paying attention to, 4v1, put this into a 26. How cleanly could I potentially kill white? That's something I'm looking at, but obviously he trades, so I can't. Now, this might slam purple. And then purple and white might be worth killing for 4 cards between the 2 of them. Now he's threatening purple. He's got way more troops. Nope, no more threat. We kill. Does he kill him? Because that would take him back to... No. So a purple elimination for 2 cards is actually somewhat tempting. Once I do something like that, though, it will 100% close my stack off. Because I will have to come out and do the full reacher. So I will own majority of the territories in Asia. And then when I put my stack back in Siam to guard my Australia, I won't really have an opening. I'll have to try to get opened again. So that'll help push me ahead in troops, but it's going to limit my potential to damage people afterwards. Red may kill purple here. We'll see. Honestly, if red stretches to kill purple, I'm okay with that. I just don't want purple to take a third. Like, if I don't kill purple for the 2 cards, he will take a 3rd card. And then maybe white completely kills purple for the 3 cards into a trade. And then if white gets a trade off that, white's kind of strong. If I take purple out right now, white's going to be very weak still. Okay. Red looks like he's hitting some stiff. Not quite sure what. Okay, I think I'm going to kill purple. It takes me to 5, but I'm not really at risk of dying. Nobody else has a trade. Everybody's on 2 cards. Okay. Not the greatest dice, but we'll take it. We'll take this kill. Goodbye, purple. Say good game. Give him an old good game and then take him out. So I didn't hit India. Go back to guard my Australia. Now that gives me Quadra Artillery with a +2 in Western Australia. I'm gonna offer white an alliance. Ya boy the dude. I don't know what green's doing here. Is he trying? He could kill white if he brought the 18 around and double slammed him. He just went up and then knocked me out of there, which is okay. It opens me. What he just did essentially opens me. Now I got to take cards up here. At least I'm not open both ways, so I can't get up here and destroy pink if he overextends and gets into a war with red, which could happen. He could take this bonus. Red could say nope, and then pink will be weak. But I guess I could technically get to pink now through white. So I just by green opening me back up again here. That's pretty solid. I have access to green, white, and pink. Technically red if this line stays pretty cheap. Like if red does hit pink here, then pink and red would both be weak and I'd have access to both of them. Now I'm going to hit Japan for a card. Unless red 6 moves, then I'll hit and fortify back. We'll see what happens there. So troop-wise, I'm not the leader or anything. We're all semi-strong now and doing okay. Now, next thing I want is red to hit China. We'll do this. And we just vibe out. Oh, for a cavalry card or something. Beautiful. Not quite, so no trade on 3. But we're getting to the part of the game where players' eliminations are not quite worth it. Wait, nobody broke white. Maybe green will? I'm offering green an alliance to see if he'll break white. He does, good. Because I actually wasn't paying enough attention to white's position. I know white's weak. I just assumed he was going to get broken, but he actually didn't get broken. The last person to have a chance to do it was green. So he takes the break. If white goes to 4 cards, he's you know, 4 cards, you get maybe a 12 trade or a 10 trade with a +2 on it. And an extra card. Damn, he trades on 3. Right? As soon as everybody gets to like 50 or 60 troops, the player eliminations, just investing everything you have into eliminating a player can easily cost you your game. Oh. White says, fuck you for breaking my bonus. I trade on 3 and suicide you. Well, the white elimination's only worth 1 card. Yeah, boy, the dude says, look, I had to deal with purple's bullshit, and then I finally get through purple, and now I got to deal with green's bullshit. Thing is, green still has 19 troops, and his elimination's only worth 1 card. So his game plan would be to kill white here on this turn if I don't do it. Now, it is tempting for me to do it. I'd like to do it and then transition to Europe, maybe, and abandon Australia. Give me a bit better of a position. Attack my territory if you need to. I mean, I guess. He knows he's dead. Now, red would have to go through green with his trade to kill white, but he could do it and then take Europe. This game's about to kick off. I mean, it's already kicking off. Now, 1 card for green, 1 card for white, and red will have 1 card at the end of his turn, but he's got 51 troops. So the only person, like, really that gives anything back for eliminating them is pink right now. Apart from killing white and taking Europe. We'll say, I'm sorry, I need to attack your territory. And I'll say, thumbs up to green. And a heart. And I will go kill white. Green's sending me a heart. So I think we're good. I don't think he'll break my Europe after. We'll see if they let me hold Australia or not. Now, pink might break me. He's got a trade. I'm doing this slowly, and I'm pathing in a way that puts me in Eastern Europe because that gives me aim in both directions. He's laughing at white. Give pink a thumbs up. Give green a thumbs up. I don't think green breaks me because I just killed the guy he got suicided by and I didn't kill him. But maybe he does break me. He needs to hit my territory. I have big trades now. He wants to break my Europe. Hit my Australia. He said, I'm sorry, I need to hit your territory. And I did nothing. And then he card skipped because he knows if he takes the second card, he's very vulnerable to me killing him. Because I'm very strong on 5 cards with my troop stack pointed at him. Pink is not breaking my Europe. Attack my territory if you need to. I don't know what he's trying to signal me, but it was smart. If he hits me here and breaks the bonus, I can trade on 5 and kill him and I survive. And if red and pink have this war going on, this is going to pop. People stacking troops together, generally one person does at some point roll it out of fear because attacker's advantage, right? You don't want to be the person that gets rolled where they lose 13 hitting your 26. You want to be the person that loses 13 hitting their 26. That's a big troop swing. It's a 26 troop swing, right? Obviously, not all dice rolls are that crazy, but I am an absolute monster now. He's saying attack pink. I have a good relationship with pink. I'm just going to hit this red one. And then where do I go with this? I want to kill stack that can do stuff. Give him thumbs up and then say I'm trying to kill red. He's safe to take a card, by the way, unless he starts a war with me, but so they're all scared of me. Well, pink, I don't think pink's scared of me, but I think he's worried about red. Oh yeah, and he's listening to me about hitting red. And it opens me this way, not fully. If he went one further, I'd be open. But green recognizes my position and he wants to work with me. And I'm with you. I'm with you, yeah. I think he's asking for Australia. Here's one of those scenarios where, like, if I just, like, nudge red into hitting green, I could kill green and potentially end the game. I mean, it feels kind of rude. I could also kill red. Is it 7 defense? Or is that to break me? Okay, that's defense. I thought he was going to break me 7v3. I'm asking him attack pink, attack green, thumbs up. No? I'm now open to pink, by the way. Oh, he's sending green now. I think he's sending green now. Green's going to move out of the way. I'm going to take a card, keep my stack open both ways. So I was going to knock red out of Asia here. But because red's positioned to kill green. I'm asking him attack my territory if you need to. Australia. Not Europe, hopefully. But if he hits Europe, so be it. I mean, I'm very strong and it's okay. He's going to hit Europe. Or he's going to card skip or fortify away. He might just put that in Madagascar or something. Green's not bad. He was very weird about not letting people out. Maybe he does something crazy. Maybe he suicides me. I don't know. That's fine. I'm not even going to signal him at all. I know he wants to get out of red's way. Okay, he did the worst maneuver possible. Maybe he is that bad. I don't know why I like, but I was like, he's not that bad, and then he does the worst move possible. He pisses me off and stays in red's way. All right, I give red the thumbs up. No, he's gonna not do anything. Okay. I thought he was gonna kill green there. I have a trade while keeping them wild, which is good. I could kill green, but it could make red and pink turn on me. Green says attack my territory if you need to. Give pink a thumbs up and give red a thumbs up. I think I'm going to kill green. And then I'm going to hide in Australia. And I'm going to see if I can get them to fight each other. You give me a heart all you want. You could have done many different things. I like if he could have taken Australia from me. He had a trade on 3-2. Tell pink attack my territory if you need to. Tell red attack my territory if you need to. And then give him a thumbs up. They're both going to hit me here. And I have to see if they're good and they're going to work together. Or if I can get them to fight. Red backing off here is a little unfortunate for me. Pink's doing the big 3-point guard. Wonder if Pink's going to knock red out of here. Puts a 5 interior to himself. Is he going to knock red out of here and then put the 14 on the 5? Or the 31 on the 5? Is he... He's building a stack inside of himself. So he's playing very passive. Yeah, attack my territory if you need to. Give him a thumbs up. Red can go for another bonus. He could double break me. He could take a card and pass. He could go through me and hit pink. Okay, that's also fine. Well, now what? Red's on 5. I can't kill him. I get so many troops, man. What am I supposed to do? Take Asia? 3-point Asia? Unless red gets his 52 opened. I'm not getting broken, right? 62? I'd have to go like 20, 20, 20. No, I could get broken for sure by pink. That'll cut my stack off, but we'll move my stack up one, I guess. No, actually, we're going to just leave it blocked for a turn. For one turn blocked, just to see if somebody gets a little bit crazy. Red stack's blocked. I'm going to block mine. Generally, I don't want to do this. I thought about fortifying to China, but pink might take that as an act of aggression because it's pointed at him and nobody else. So if I just leave it here... They're both playing so passive and scared, which is letting me get massive. But also, I've put my extra troops in. I've killed all 3 other players right now. Right, I killed 9 troops of purple for 2 cards, 7 troops of white for 1 card, 30 some odd troops of green for 2 cards, or 3 cards. So a lot of the advantage I did slowly build up, I gave back, but red breaks me now? No, it takes Africa. Okay, we've got a wild card also. Red will slowly take Africa, and I wonder what pink thinks about that. I'm hoping I get hit in China. Sorry, the game's slowing down a bit, and yes, I generally want to put the pedal to the metal and keep the pressure on, but in this scenario, they're letting me hold so much, and they're both so strong. Like, we're all equalish in troops. Red's a little bit behind. So as it's going, Like the current status quo, I'm going to build a massive lead, and then one of them, they may jockey for position to try to get second because I'll be too far ahead. So I'm in a very winning position now. All three of us have a block stack. Maybe red takes Africa and pink's not happy about that. We'll see. Give red a thumbs up. I'm happy with that. I do not mind. This is like the 3-player endgame changes a lot though. Like it's anybody trading their troops, like red slamming a 60 into me or me slamming into red, pink immediately wins. Red hitting this 34 basically would mean I win immediately. So it's one of those, the game ends, the next fight ends the game, essentially. The next two players that get into a little bit of a tiff, that will end the game. He's trying to make me hit Mongolia now. Doesn't want me to trade cards there. That's fine. I'm already closed off with my stack. All right. I guess I got to use my wild card now. I'll put a 22 in Ukraine. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying. I've got to find a way to signal them that I want to work with them. Both of them want to not fight, which I understand. I respect it. I don't want to fight either. Well, I want to fight, but with an ally. I don't want to fight without one. And I've been trying to work with these guys to gain an ally. It hasn't worked. I've gained an ally as far as friendly neighbor is concerned, but not an ally willing to commit troops yet. Green may have been an ally willing to commit troops, but he was very hard to read. He's novice or beginner, and his play style, his communication style, everything he was doing was... He made some great moves, and he made some terrible moves. So it's hard to know what the hell was going on there. Okay. To Japan. Build up my second stack. I guess I'm at 135. I am ahead of them. No trade on 4. Like, even if I asked one of them to hit the other one, like, that's the thing. Like, the reason I'm not communicating with them right now is it's not helpful. Because realistically, the most likely thing to happen is going to be pink hits my 3 up here and breaks my Europe. Because, like, pink's not going to hit red's 1. It opens his 60. Red can send back. So, if I ask pink to hit red, it doesn't make sense. He can't hit... He's not in a position to hit red in a meaningful way without immediately ending his own game. So, that doesn't work. Red also goes right after him. Now, I could ask red to hit pink. What is this? He's trying to knock me under on territories and then get himself above on territories just so he doesn't, you know, fall behind me on troop income. So if pink's paying that much attention to troop income, he might hit this 3 at some point. I really wish the 65 was still split here or up here. All right, we're gonna keep chilling. Maybe we get a cavalry here. That would be lovely. Exactly what we needed. Nice, okay. Where do we go from here? This, I do everything possible to try to avoid these scenarios. Right, like that's why I'll take the aggressive eliminations on players if I can. Like, I've eliminated all 3 other players. The green player was probably, like, the most aggressive of them. But quite often in a 4-player endgame, or not an endgame, but in a 4-player game, if you can kill one of the players to make it a 3-player game, and you're not so weak that they'll kill you. I was still pretty strong. I was like on par with the most troops at the time, even after killing green, so it was fine. But like, even if you kill green and let's say I'm half of their troops, let's say I'm 60 and they're both like 100, so maybe a bit over half. What are we doing here? We got India. But let's say I like eliminate purple, or sorry, green. And I have 60 troops and they both have 100. Neither of them can just kill me and then win the game. If either of them kills me, they lose. So I could do that kind of a maneuver. They might see me as kind of weak there and they might turn on each other. It's a good way to end the game if your opponents have like borders built up on each other. You know, you just kind of full send, kill the 4th player. You're in final 3. They have borders fighting or stacked on each other, and then you're in Australia. That's where Australia kind of can play a pretty strong role. The biggest problem I have now is neither of these guys wants to move. And the second I hit one of them, the game's going to end. Unless I could hit red and hope that pink follows up. But pink's not going to follow up. Right? Like, if I attack red, then pink can follow it up before red's turn to retaliate. But pink wouldn't. And to hit red, what do? I'd have to go through his 40 and pop this, or go through the 18. Open the 65. Okay, he wants to attack red. I want to. I want to attack red with you. I don't trust you. Give him thumbs up. Attack red. And a thumbs up. Yes. I mean, I should lead. I find it very unlikely he's going to do anything. I think he's just trying to bait me into hitting this red 40, and then he's going to sit and do nothing. There's 2 ways this can work. If pink gets me to hit red, and I hit the red 40, and pink can follow it up, and we can have a 2v1 on red, destroy him, and go first and second. Then he's a great ally. I trust him. We have a great end game. Awesome. He could also be doing the more manipulative thing of hit red, hit red, hit red, and then I hit red, and then pink does nothing, and then red kamikazes me with everything over the next 2 turns, and pink wins for free by asking me to hit red, and then I do it. But he doesn't have active troops to follow anything up. Like, if he put the 58 on this 36, then I would be more tempted to, you know, believe him. The other thing is, if he does bait me, let's say, into hitting red, and red doesn't, like, and I hit red, and then he doesn't follow it up, but red doesn't kamikaze me, maybe he takes 1 turn to fortify his troops together or something, then I have that 1 turn to get revenge on pink for not following through on his word. And then pink loses immediately, because I full send pink. So it can win you the game, it could also lose you the game. It's one of those scenarios, right? He baits me into hitting red. If red full suicides me, pink wins. If red doesn't, and I have a chance to be pissed off at him, I destroy him. Okay. That's a maneuver on red. What does red do about this? I'm not going to do any signaling or alliance stuff to red. Red has a problem. He's got to figure it out. Of course, I'm desperate for him to hit pink. I'd love for him to add to here and hit pink. Pink actually leading the charge on red. I wasn't expecting it, but okay. He breaks and stacks. Red's going to do what? Does he pull the 60? He splits. He's going to put the 65 out. Okay. I'm going to bring my whole stack out and have it pointing both Now I have a 182. Give Pink a thumbs up. Tell Red to attack my territory if you need to. So I'm asking Red to hit Pink and saying attack my territory if you need to. I'm just sending Pink a thumbs up that me fortifying my troops means something. Other than I'm positioning to win the game if something crazy kicks off. Red's going to take a card and pass. Or is he going to take a card and put this on the 102? He's going to run to Australia now. Okay. $102 goes to here. Okay. Okay, we could do this. Now we deadliest trap Red. I'll just leave 3s because I've been leaving 3s. Give him a thumbs up. Now he can take South America, and then we got Red blocked in Australia. Not a bad play by Red, though. Just trying to escape the drama and hide. Hope we fight. It could work depending on what happens here. I'm fully pointed at Red. I mean, I could also hit Pink. If he doesn't clear South America, it's really dumb, though. Like, he should clear South America, put his stack on the 35, and then slowly bring it out. I can open him. We can trade here. He holds both these bonuses. I hold both these bonuses. We're pointed at Red with everything. That was Red's opportunity to get second for sure, though. He could have went through me, hit some Pink. He could have actually went for first. Like, he comes in and hits a 37 stack. Asks me to hit a 45 or something. Yeah. Okay, and he leaves the 98 here. Red's going to card skip now. Okay. We're chilling. It's tricky. I like that Pink made the maneuver to break Red. Now we know what kind of player Red is. It's not retaliatory. He's trying to win at all costs. The classic risk games generally for me don't go longer. I don't usually run into two people at the end that play this cautiously. Even still, respect for Pink for at least breaking Red's bonus. That he stacked on him so big that Red, like if he stacked not big enough that Red could have rolled it and won the roll. What is this? He's trying to cut my 168 off from being able to hit him. I don't like what you're doing, Pink. I don't want to open Red and ask him to hit Pink. Pink's thinking really hard too. Like it's not like he's lagging or stalling or anything on his turns. He's very much trying to figure out, like this is, we're not using alliance communication, which is my biggest gripe with the current scenario. But also we're not, like, there's not too much else to do, though. Like, he could throw 20 troops into Red and risk a suicide. I throw 20 troops. Like, we have to... I'm going to let this grow a little bit more. Red only gets 5 a turn, has no cards, so it's not like I need these 10s to guard from him. Pink's getting 13, I'm getting 12. I don't mind that. We're like equalish in troops. We're actually incredibly equalish on troops. Thing is, like, if Pink breaks me, he does risk me going full ham. And I could just kill him out of the blue and take second. So, like, some people might think, well, Pink could just backstab you right here. And what can you do about it? I could kill him in 1 turn immediately. So if I open red... Attack Pink. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Or thumbs up. Attack Pink. I'm asking, is he ready yet, or does he just want me to pressure him more? Just gonna put more troops on my stack. 1 big kill stack. Red's not ready yet. Pink might also be asking red to hit me. Like, that might be why Pink's turn's also taking quite long, right? He might be trying to communicate red to hit me. Now, if red hits me, I go next, so I'll just kill him. So turn order wise, like, Pink has a good position, but I think I have the best chances of getting a first. Doesn't mean I get a first. It could be, I could have the best chances of getting a first and it could only be 40%. Right? I don't need to hit his 2. Oh, man. I want to win this game. Like, what should realistically happen, the way this should play out is I should say red, hit Pink. I open him. He hits Pink. I kill Pink. Red gets second. I open red and he doesn't do anything. Then I stack in his face, and I kill him, and I take second. And then he gets third. So I think that's my maneuver this turn. Do I have a trade? No, right? Yeah. And red can't kill me. No, I'm getting backstabbed. This is the turn I get backstabbed? Okay. Okay. I was about to go for it, but now we just give Pink third. Red wins. Tricky game, man. Tricky game. Such a tricky game. I didn't get a great roll, so I can't win off this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We can do this though and hold the board for 1 turn. 1 singular turn, we hold the board. Good game. Fuck. Good game. Fuck, man. I should have won this game. As I said, I could have. My winning chances might have only been 40%, right? Pinks might have been 30 to 35. Reds could have been 25 to 30. Red's fast enough to end it. 100 troops to 189. I did get a lot of income there. I kill 70? 62. Congo. So what I was looking for from Pink was always stacking on me and looking like he was going to make that move, right? Which was my biggest worry. I needed to maneuver on red faster. And the thing is, I don't think red would have done it. I don't think red would have done it. My next plan was I was going to put the full stack in Siam and point at him and just say attack pink, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, attack pink, and just point at him and wait for him to say thumbs up to attacking pink, and then I was going to back off. And then if he didn't attack pink, I was going to kill him next turn. I would fortify it. If he just card skipped, left me blocked, I would have just fortified it here. Pink can do whatever he wants. I would just kill red for sure. And that would have been fine. But I'll be honest with you, I think it was a no-win scenario unless I wait forever. You don't have to fortify, dude. Just good game. Right, like, I think it was a no-win game. Unless I wait. I think the only way I win that game is waiting, letting Pink take more of the board. But even in then Pink holds the whole board and I just have to bend over. Like, I'm not playing that game either. Right? Pink gave me an out. He gave me an out. I'm happy with second place. I would have been happy with second place if he worked with me. Like, so what I was looking for from Pink is to come. I was stacked in India with everything. He could have stacked in China with everything. And I've done this before where he sends 40 or 50 troops, or I send 40 troops in, he sends 40 troops in. We just start sending troops into red repeatedly. And then one of us wins the game, one of us gets second. Or one of us backstabs the other one at one point. Hopefully not, but that could have happened as well. Novice. Pink was a beginner. Red was a master. Fucking master hides an Australian, gets the win off that because you're a fucking beginner, Pink. I thought you were better than that. I did. Oh my God, it worked. Fucking Joe catches me with the Master Australia play. I tried to make the Master Australia play when I killed green. I killed green and went for it, and I tried to do it. I had a lot of respect for Pink for at least breaking that and pushing him out. Well played, Joe. You got me. Triple novice. I killed all three of them and the beginner, but I couldn't get the master in the end. Good game. Well played. Yeah, a lot of what ifs there, but I don't know how to push the game forward and have better winning chances there. We had winning chances. It just didn't go our way. Yes, I could let Pink stick it in my ass and bend me over, but I think red waits forever. My threat might have worked. If he's a master and he knows what he's doing, my threat might have worked. I think if I went 1 or 2 turns earlier, put everything in Siam, point at him and say, kill Pink or you're dead. That threat, if he's good enough to pick up on it, he could take it. And then he doesn't kill Pink, but he slams him with everything and I finish it, right? Or he at least hits 1 stack, but then Pink might kill him. So he kind of has to full commit at that point. Thank you guys for joining till the end of the video. Subscribe if you're new. New videos every day, new classic videos every Saturday. We don't win them all, but we win many of them. And it was a pretty interesting game, a little bit longer than my usual classic games, but still, there was a lot to show there. It was a pretty good setup. Pretty decently played by Pink for being a beginner too. So good game, guys, and see you next time.